Degner and Bryan Hayes, both missing since February 10, 2005 from Paxon Middle School in Jacksonville, Florida. We need your support to bring these boys home. Please contact the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office at 904-630-0500 with information.
Mark Degner and Bryan Hayes, they were last seen leaving Paxon Middle School.
One made a disturbance so that the other one could get out of class, and the two boys simply walked out of the back of the school, through the baseball grounds, and out of the back gate. It was crazy.
It took police a full week to announce the boys were missing because they first believed the two had just run away.
No food, no nothing. I mean, if you're going to run away, you prepare something.
When you're in that situation, you just really don't know what to do.
We hold on to hope, just like the family, that these two boys will be found one day alive.
I honestly believe in my heart that if Mark and Bryan had the ability and the free will to let us know that they were okay, there's not a doubt in my mind that they wouldn't do so. And so, unfortunately, that means the reality sinks in that they are, in my mind, very likely held against their will.
Those boys didn't go missing that day without somebody knowing about it. Those boys today, somebody knows the information that could bring those young men home and let those mamas know that their babies are okay.
So many things have been made available for us as far as the recovery, and yet we still don't have any answers, but we still do have the same faith and hope in God that they will come home.
The boys, yes, they were 12 at the time, but now they're 24. And even for myself and my family, you know, we look still for that young 12-year-old, and we have to realize that he's now a grown man.
I mean, I don't ever hope the bad things can happen to him. I think he's okay and he's just safe and he just stubborn, doesn't want to come home.
Some days are just hard. It's hard when the calendar flips around. It's hard when holidays come. You'll reach out to the detectives and you know, there are no leads.
It's hard to change that mindset, and that's why we continuously, you know, we've had to stop calling them boys. Right. You know, that they're not. They're young men. They're grown men out there now.
Age progression photo, he looks so much like my son. He's 16 years old. He looks a lot like him. He looks like my older son. He's 28 years old. So he's taken resemblance of them.
There is no news, and so as a family member, until there is news, we have to hold out the hope that he's out there someday.
It is frustrating because you, on a day-to-day basis, you keep looking and hoping one day he's just going to show up in your front door and say, I'm home.
My name is Preston Degner, and I'm here to discuss my son, Mark Degner, and Bryan Hayes' disappearance in February 10th of 2005. I would like to let everybody know, just take care of your kids and be a big part of their lives. And always know what they're doing, who they're coming in contact with, who's around you, and if there's anybody out there that knows anything that can help my son or Bryan or any of the other missing kids, just it's real important that we as a community step up and you know, look out for the kids, because there's really nobody looking out for them if we don't.
If you think that you've seen them, pick up the phone and do something about it and bring these babies home.
We still miss you. We still love you. I mean, you're my child no matter how old you get. You know, just call, you know, say, hey, Mom, I love you. I'm okay. that could have been him, you know. I still find myself looking, you know, even though it may not be him. I still find myself taking a second glance.